We have, hey, Dr. Tori Olson. Hey, Tori.
Hey, Roger, what's up?
How's it going, man?
It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for having me on here.
You too, Tori. You too. Ladies and gentlemen, how long have we known each other, Tori? Is it almost 2 years now?
Yeah, it's been a long time that we've gotten a chance to hang out. It's pretty amazing.
I'm so glad that you're here because you're going to offer such a unique perspective on this game, as you already have.
Yeah, thanks. It's such an honor and so exciting to be here. That's for sure.
When was the last time you played Red Dead, Tori?
Hmm, it's probably been like 9 months. I've been
Yeah?
playing other stuff recently. Yeah, so I haven't been in the world a ton recently, but I'll never forget it, Roger. Some things stay with you forever.
What are you playing at the moment?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah?
Playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto recently.
Yeah, try to get it in before 6 comes out, right?
That's right. You got to be prepared.
I was getting pretty excited about it. Do you think it's going to get delayed again? A lot of people think it might get delayed again.
No, I feel confident. I think May. It's the stars are in order. It's gonna happen.
Usually when once they announce a date, that's pretty solid. It's very, very rarely that once they've
Right.
announced a date that they will then continue to postpone it again. I'm optimistic.
Yeah, because they left it vague before. It was like late fall of 25. That's not committing to a date. So
No.
I do think it changed. I mean, I'm not an insider. I have no idea, but
Neither am I anymore, despite what everyone thinks.
yeah, exactly.
Daniel Sweden, thank you so much. So Tori, guys, Tori is a G. He is a professor of history, and he specializes in American history at University of Tennessee. But you wrote a book that I was lucky enough to work on, and get it right up to the camera there so that we can see it, Tori. That's it. Some of you may have already heard Red Dead's history. Tell us about that, Tori.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a crazy project, and it's been so fun to work on. So yeah, I'm a historian of the United States. I'm a professor here at the University of Tennessee, but I'm also a gamer, and I have been pretty much my entire life. And it was actually during the pandemic in 2020 that I was locked at home. I got back into gaming, and the first game I played was Red Dead Redemption 2, and I just played for fun, right? Just picked it up because people said it had great graphics, it had great storytelling, great acting, obviously, and I'm not playing as like just a high school gamer anymore. I'm playing as a professional historian.
Right.
And I was really, I was very surprised by the game in so many ways, right? Surprised by how often it would gesture toward some of the very biggest topics in American history, right? I mean, warfare between the U.S. Army and Native people, African American rights in the South, big business, Leviticus Cornwall, these robber barons. Like the game's, it wasn't teaching history, but it was like getting people passionate and curious and excited about it. So I made this crazy move back in 2021 to start teaching a class based on Red Dead Redemption, on both the titles, Red Dead 1 and 2.
Isn't that mad, chat? You could go to college and learn about Red Dead. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Red Dead was basically the hook, right? The two games set in 1899 and 1911 were kind of going to be a window for us to explore real American history, right? The real violence and, drama that took place in that period. It's just that we used the fiction of the games as the framing device. So yeah, I taught this class a couple times. Students loved it. It was a very large class. A lot of people signed up for it. But then when I got done, with that first semester, I started thinking, well, thinking historically about Red Dead, wondering, right, of course, like, what's accurate, what's not, but then also like, what's the bigger story behind the games? I realized at that point that there's a lot of people out there, who are not students at my university who might be interested in coming along for the ride. So that's when I came with the idea of writing a book, right, that kind of adapted the class, that took a lot of our journey from the classroom, but then invited in the larger world. And when I was finishing up this book, my publisher at St. Martin's and Macmillan, they started asking, well, we got to have an audio book, right? We got to get this thing in people's ears, not just into their hands. And they started talking about, well, who's the best audiobook narrator, right? And at that point, I could never have imagined that it would be Roger Clark narrating the audiobook. I mean, that it's just a match made in heaven. There's not a single human being who could have done this better, and you could not have done it any better. It's unbelievable.
A chef is only as good as his ingredients. That's what I say. It was awesome to work on it because I learned so much. I learned so much about Jim Crow, and obviously, you specialize in the South, which is so glad I got you in on this game. We're almost,
Chapter
I'd say,
4.
about halfway through Chapter 4, man.
Yeah.
And look where we are now. This is one of those old Civil War battlefields.
Yeah, so Roger, I can't. Oh wait, okay, never mind. There we go. Now I'm.
You can see it. Can
Yep,
you
I'm
can
seeing
see
it. I'm seeing it on the YouTube screen. So
great,
it's probably a little delayed, but we got it. Yeah, so we're in.
I'm
we're
just
in chapter
wandering
4.
around this old Civil War battlefield, as you may remember. Oh, there's a sketchy dude up here.
This is one of the really fascinating things is that, this is like 35 years after the Civil War ends in 1865, but like the memory and the legacy of the war is just everywhere in the game. That's so fascinating to me, right? That the writers and developers of Rockstar, they wanted to delve into not just the current history of 1899, but the way that previous history had shaped the moment that people lived in, right? It's like getting at memory and the legacy and the kind of scars of this war. That's super interesting to me.
I was in San Denis last stream, and one of those old war statues was there. And it was one of the things I know about the statues is that they're on a horse, and if the horse is reared up on both legs, that means they died in battle, right?
I did not know that. I had no clue. That may well be true.
I may be wrong, but if the front hooves are up, that means that they died in battle. If one hoof is up, that means they died as a result of their injuries from battle. But what I'd never noticed before, except on this playthrough, was that on the statue there's a bit of graffiti, and it says "Coward."
Coward. Exactly. So, Roger, I do, you might remember this. There's so much that I do in the book about these statues because they say, they're so loaded, right? I mean, there's monuments to the Confederacy, right? The Confederacy loses the war, but people are commemorating the Confederacy in the 1890s as if they had won it almost, right? And you remember the text. Remember the text on that statue is like what's his name? I forget the general's name, but it's like, the hero of the War of Northern Aggression. Right, so like they're not even calling it the Civil War; they're calling it something very different.
Exactly.
So, so it's totally accurate. I'm sure a lot of fans are curious. Like, well, what's accurate, what's not? We got a history professor on the line here. Totally accurate that there would have been these big monuments to the Confederacy in 1899 New Orleans, right, which Saint Denis is based on.
Sure.
Indeed, there was a really big monument. I think it was Stonewall Jackson, like 120 feet tall, that had been erected. Yeah, it's massive, right? But the thing is that it would have been new. So the game portrays a lot of the statues as being old, right? You can tell from the kind of weathering of the textures. It looks like it's been there for 30, 40 years. The game kind of suggests that the statues had been built right after the war, like 1865 or 66. That's actually not true. If the game was being accurate, those statues would have been brand sparkling new. They'd be like glittering. They'd just been put up. Because the 1890s is really when like people, especially white Southerners, began erecting monuments to the Confederacy like left and right, which is really ironic. And I get into this in the book.
That's right, and it's such an awesome book, guys. Red Dead's History. If you haven't checked it out yet, I heard the audiobook's pretty decent as well. So, I've got one thing.
I listen to it all the time. And I wrote it. I just want to hear you reading it,
One thing I was curious about, and I don't think I've ever asked you this before, but yes, as we know, Saint Denis is very much based on New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
But what do you think, and perhaps there's quite a few answers to this question, but as far as the town of Rhodes is concerned, what in your opinion, what is that town based on? Or what would it...
Yeah.
Which towns in the Deep South would it mirror the most?
That's a good question. I've thought about that a lot. And, because it's a small town, it's probably built on a sort of composite imaginary of lots of different small plantation towns.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe someplace in the Mississippi Delta, right? There's a lot of, plantations around there growing cotton and tobacco. I spent a lot of time in Red Dead 2 riding around and just like seeing what the crops are in the fields, seeing like who's picking the crops, I'm really fascinated by this. So I would say, I don't know, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, some small town. It's not tiny. It's enough to have a statue and a railroad station, to be sure. But I don't think that the developers had like one place in mind.
No,
because it's kind of, Lemoyne, it's kind of this fusion of like Louisiana with obviously where we're at in the bayous, kind of wetlands. But then also there's a lot of like, Mississippi Delta. There's a lot of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I think that movie that informed some of the writing and the design for this game as well, to be sure.
Tori, do you see where I am now?
Yeah, right. You're out in the outskirts of Saint Denis, as far as I can tell.
This dude's a wrong un.
If you let me.
Yeah, so if you go, he's very, very hospitable. He invites you into his house, and then he date rapes you, basically. So I can't abide that.
I don't know if I ever came across this guy.
Oh, you didn't know? He's as evil as they come, Tori.
He doesn't look friendly.
No, he's too friendly. That's the problem. Hey, and I lost honor. Oh, the artist Oz, thank you so much, man. How did I lose honor? Chat, that's ridiculous. It's like I had to get date raped by him before I could actually get my revenge. No, I know exactly what you're like.
Watch out with the fire bottles there. I know you've had trouble with them before.
Yes, I have. So anyway, yeah, this guy, Chad, I did it. I never did the actual break lock. Okay, let's actually break into his house. Let's see what he's got in here, huh?
I need to learn a little bit more about his background. I seriously don't remember this guy.
Oh, it's just a random encounter, but yeah, he's a total wrong one. This is one of the few times you actually get to go in unhindered. Now, usually there's something hidden. No, I guess not. Alright. This is the first time I've played this game. This playthrough is my first one since COVID, Tori. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's wild. I've played it many times since COVID, to be sure. Just not in the last couple of days. Last couple of months.
This is my first time. How's things going in Tennessee at the moment? How's the weather?
Oh, it's nice. It hasn't been as hot as it usually is. Yeah, it's a big improvement, that's for sure.
Have you
Fall is on its way.
Have you been to Sweet Peas in Knoxville recently?
Oh, hell yeah, that's the best barbecue joint in town.
You told me about it. I remember it. Yes.
Well, let me tell everyone about what it was like when we met for the first time.
Yeah, go ahead, tell. Well, before you do, I just want to, if he was so nice, right? And that's how he lures you in. But you take one step in here, and what on God's green earth would you be thinking? Can you go up this ladder? No, we can't go up the ladder. Anyway. Yeah, I lost honor for killing the would-be rapist, chat. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tori. Please finish.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, the last time I taught my class Red Dead history, this was in spring of 24, so like a year and a half ago. It was a really big class. It was like 80 students or so. And I decided to surprise the students by bringing in some surprise visitors. And it just happened that you and Rob Wiedoff, right, who plays John Marston, were in Knoxville already, right? And we were already in touch by this point. You were working on the audiobook. And
we were in Knoxville, I think, that weekend. Yeah,
exactly. So I decided to invite you guys to come a couple days early, and then to surprise my students by walking in to the class, right? So like the actors who played the two main characters from the game, without any warning, walk into a class about the history behind Red Dead Redemption 2 and 1, right?
That was awesome.
They flipped out. And if any viewers want to see it, IGN did a story, did a post on it. If you just Google Roger Clark and Rob Wiedoff visit Red Dead class, the students' expressions are just completely unforgettable. They just had no idea, and they have, they feel like they have such a close personal relationship because they've spent so many hours with you guys. And to meet them in the flesh, like it's one, lots of people get to meet you guys at cons and things like that, but meeting them in your classroom at your university when you weren't expecting it, that was totally wild.
They were so nice too. They were such a wonderful bunch of kids, Tori. Big shout out to all of Tori's students if you're watching, guys. So I just had a rando. This guy's easy now.
Yeah.
I want to search his saddlebags, but I don't want to get kicked. Come on. I'm trying to calm him down. No. Come on. You're okay. Oh, come on. Don't be like that now. Don't be like that.
There we go.
Yeah.
So are you doing a mission here, Roger? Are you
No.
I'll
tell you what I'm doing is I'm on my way to Lindsay Wofford. He's the first bounty that you get in Saint Denis. He's one of the Lemoyne Raider generals. I'm gonna head up north and I'm gonna try and take him out. But as I recall, this is a tough bounty.
Yeah. Well, Lemoyne Raiders.
Oh,
man. They're another historically significant group. I mean, again, they didn't exist, but there were a lot of folks in the South in the 1890s who were just so intensely committed to this memory and legacy of the Civil War, right? They wear the gray uniforms of the Confederate military, and, they're not totally far off from reality, to be sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was sometime in chapter 3 or 4 when I was playing around Saint Denis and in Lemoyne. That's when it clicked. Like, I need to teach a class about this. This is super interesting, because this is not just Western history. This is Southern history.
Yes.
And there's so much, pop culture about the West. There's, so many movies and games and comic books and all that. The South, it's more complicated, right? People are like less willing and eager to dive into that because it's just messy. It's wrapped up with slavery and segregation, and poverty and violence. Which plenty of poverty and violence in the West too. But it's just more of a raw spot in American history.
Definitely. And this game does touch on it in some places.
It does.
And then in other places it doesn't. Like,
Right.
for example, what is it? The Greys grow tobacco, right? As I recall. The
Yep.
Greys grow tobacco, but when you go to those fields and when you watch those fields being worked, it's always white. It's the white guards that are doing it.
Yeah, so this is something I've paid a lot of attention to, right? There's essentially no African American field workers in the game.
But there would have been in real life, and they would have
Absolutely.
They would have been sharecroppers, of course. At this point in the history, they would have been employed, but they still wouldn't have been treated very well, right?
Right, but what the great irony is that actually there were also tons of white cotton and tobacco sharecroppers in 1899. In fact, by 1915, 1920, there's more white sharecroppers than there are black sharecroppers.
Wow.
And there's lots and lots of white Southerners who get sucked into this kind of plantation economy in the turn of the century, right around when Red Dead is set, and a lot of them are really pissed about it, right? They don't want to be doing that. It's really miserable work, to be sure. And so the game is interesting. It's not totally wrong, right? Like, not 100% of the people who grew cotton in the South, 1899, definitely not all black. To be sure, there's lots of white folks working in that world as well. So the game kind of gets it half right and half wrong.
And they were worried that all those sharecroppers, the white and black, were going to start voting together, weren't they?
Exactly, yeah, right? I mean, we often think about Southern history as this, big story of black and white, right? Those are the kind of two big, groups in Southern history, and it's really just as much about rich and poor. And there were lots and lots of poor white people as well. And the rich people, who were all white, pretty much, were terrified about this idea of, poor whites and poor blacks coming together and overthrowing their rule in society. So there's the 1890s is such a messy decade. There's such crazy political alliances that develop in that time that, it really tosses on its head your idea of Southern history the deeper you read into it.
Well, I'm about to take on this bounty.
Oh, I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, and as I recall, it's a little tricky one. So I'm going to clean up first. And I've been neglecting the chat. Hey, guys. What do you mean? What do you mean? Whoa, whoa. I got some NPC talking shit, Tori. But this is absolutely a high honor playthrough, though.
Is there really an option of doing something else? I mean, I know you can, but I can't physically do it.
Nah, it's a little weird.
You would disappoint Charles so much. I can't
Absolutely.
do that.
But every once in a while, you gotta stand up for yourself, you know? All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this one is a little tricky, as I recall. There's a whole bunch of them. So I'm gonna try and ambush them. Let's see what wish me luck, alright?
Alright, good luck. I got a little bit of a lag on the video, so I may not see it in real time, but
okay.
I'm anxious.
I'm getting a little better now. I'm getting a little better.
Oh, I've seen you grow over the streams. Yeah, your accuracy is improving, I can tell you that much.
I'm used to the PS5 controller. And this is done like Xbox. But now I'm getting... I'd say at PC it does look a lot better on PC, but I have come across a few more bugs.
You know, I played every minute of Red Dead 2, mouse and keyboard. It's just so much the clicks for me. It's so much easier to aim, I'm sorry. I suck at aiming with a controller.
Fair enough. Okay. Still there's nobody here yet. Oh, they're gonna be so upset when I take out their boss. Okay.
I mean, what do you call them? The Lemoyne Raiders, they're basically as awful as the Ku Klux Klan in this game.
Yep.
You know, and you also get no honor penalty by killing either one of them.
Yeah.
So
I haven't stumbled across the KKK yet. But yeah, there's one of the few people in the game you don't lose honor.
Yeah, we should go hunt them together. That would be a lot of fun.
I even lost honor with the rapist. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of them coming. Where are they? I gotta ambush these feckers. Man, they're hiding. Where is everybody? Hang on. See that Gatling gun there? And there's some dynamite. What's going on, chat? Where is everybody? Do I have to go to that gun? Maybe they have to ambush me and there's no other way around it.
Lindsay Wofford, I got here a warrant for your arrest. Or the other thing, if it comes to it, a federal warrant.
Whoa, here they are.
Sovereign territory, mister. We've been beaten down and driven out of it. Yeah. Let's make a stand, boys.
Yeah.
Take the big gun.
I totally missed this mission when I played through. I have not been here. This is really embarrassing.
There we go!
Game.
Well, I already got Lindsay. Move, Arthur. Move. All right, get in there for cover. No, 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 no! Okay, okay. Where's the rest of them? Come on, let's get... What are you doing? All right. I think there's a dude under me. Is there some rapscallion under me? That's it. That's just so much easier than I remember. I guess it's pretty... It's okay when you got a Gatling gun, right?
I think you're just getting better, Roger. You know, you played the game a while ago. You've improved since then.
Woo! Cigarette card. Well, we got Lindsay Wofford, but I think there's one more dude here. Is there anyone left?
Nice work.
No. Why is the music still playing? There's still gotta be someone here. Where are you? There you are.
This fight will be your last. Push up.
How many more of them? Come on! Where are you guys?
You think they'd surrender when their leader fell?
Absolutely, wouldn't you? I can hear their footsteps. This is why it was tricky, as I recall now. Because they keep hiding on you. You know, the music's still playing, so there's gotta be a few of them left, right?
Gotta be there somewhere.
Maybe I should sing some rebel songs, Tori, to lure them out. Wait a minute!
Lured out by Dixie.
Where are they? I can still hear them.
They sent it for Walker. Get him.
Well, so far coming up the Raiders has been just fine. I've actually had less luck with the O'Driscolls. There they are! Whoa! Okay, that's not very nice. Ah! How is he doing that? I can't even get at him. This is the tricky part. There's no vantage point. They set up pretty good. There's one.
We thought this was going to be a 100-meter dash. It's like a marathon.
And there's still some. Oh no. No, the music. The music's fading. That's always such a nice get. That's what I love about this game. The music dies down when you know you've gotten them all.
The audio is so powerful as part of the experience, that's for sure.
Well, there's Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay. You'll fetch a nice penny. It was nice shooting the Gatling gun for a while there, too.
Made quick work of them.
Oh, it looks like there's a gun there, too, huh?
Yeah, in the chat they're talking about some hidden stuff down below.
Yeah, I think I remember. It's in that. Let me just put this dude on my horse.
Yeah, where do you gotta take his body? Where are you heading to?
I take him to the police station in Saint Denis, I reckon.
Ah, good deal.
There
Always
you
eager to get back
are!
to Saint Denis.
You know, I was on Kai Sanat.
Yeah, that's so amazing. I saw that.
Did you see that, Tori? Man, that was
Cracked me up
crazy.
so
I
hard.
was all the way, went to LA. I went to his house. His house is a mansion. He's got all these nice cars out in front. Man, those kids are crazy. They don't sleep. They don't sleep, man.
Yeah, I've watched some of his streams. For sure. He's got some interesting stuff going on.
He was a huge fan of Red Dead, you know?
Yeah, I knew that.
Which is amazing and really nice. Okay, so. Yeah, we'll take some pistols. Bullets. Wow, those cartridges survived the explosion. Lucky me.
They nail the realism for most of it, but, you know, some things are impossible to get.
A lot of cigarette cards. Wow. Okay. Level 7 Deadeye. Okay, I think this is where the gun is, right, chat? There's a nice one down here, right? Ooh, this is where they were hiding. Yeah.
There you go.
Now look at that. Oh, cool. Civil War knife.
There were definitely plenty of those floating around in the 1890s.
Yeah.
Lots of weapons from the war were all around for a long time.
And a lot of the bayonets too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gold nugget. Yeah. I'm glad I remembered about this.
The Civil War plays a really big role in supercharging the weapons industry in the United States, right? Like companies like Colt, for example, they were really, a lot of them were struggling before the war, and getting these contracts, to equip the U.S. military really, flushes them with cash. And, we think about all the weapons, of the Wild West, right?
Yeah.
The 1870s and 1880s. A lot of them were manufactured for the war or soon thereafter by a lot of these gun corporations that, do very well on government contracts.
That's, the rich always do well out of war, don't they, Tori? Or some of them anyway.
Well, yeah, sometimes wars have very, leveling effects. No fan of war, never supported one of all time.
No,
But
of course,
historically, if you look at it, a lot of conflicts have had an impact of kind of like leveling the economic playing field. They cause enormous misery while doing it, but it's kind of wild.
So there's a hat here too, and an axe. Wow, there's a lot more than I remember. Where's the hat, chat? Give me some rum. Oh, it's brandy. Where's the hat, chat? Nothing in there. Oh, here's some stuff. Oh, okay. Near the chest that had the nugget, huh? Oh, okay. Totally missed that. Let's try again. Sata! Thank you for all the bits. Thank you so much. Oh. So if you capture him alive, he tells you stories about the gang that... Oh, well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Didn't quite capture him alive, did I?
Yeah, not quite.
Here's the hat. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. This is a kind of cool hat, isn't it? I watched Sinners.
Oh, man, love that movie.
It was
super interesting.
It's so good, man. Obviously a different era than this one. Sinners is more 1930s.
Yep, exactly.
But,
Mississippi Delta, right? But that's another group.
Exactly. You just mentioned Mississippi Delta. Sinners is all around that, isn't it?
Totally. So,
I saw someone compare Sinners to it's like a black man's Dusk Till Dawn, but it's more than that, though.
Yeah.
It's more than that.
It's the first half and the second half of that movie could not be any more different.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So listen to this, man. The people who made that movie, they cared a lot about kind of nailing that history. In fact, what's crazy, one of my professors when I was a grad student at the University of Georgia, go Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Jim Cobb, he was a consultant for Sinners. The people who made that movie, they called up a historian who's written an amazing book on the Mississippi Delta.
That's so
cool. They asked him to consult on what do things look like, what are people talking about and thinking about, what was, race relations like in the Delta, because, Delta's a crazy place in the 1930s. It's got a insane history, to be sure. But yeah, so they did their homework, right? Probably like Rockstar did. Rockstar, thought long and hard about, how are we going to get the look and feel right? Which they often succeed with. Some of the details, of course, and some of the, social fabric of what's going on, they don't nail as well. But it's still really impressive. I think of Sinners kind of as a counterpoint to Red Dead 2 in many ways, right? Like a pretty well fleshed out fictionalization of American history.
And what was really interesting too is the two brothers, that were wonderfully played by Michael B. Jordan. There's a few references where they're clearly World War I veterans.
Yeah, right, exactly. Lots of African Americans served in World War I, and we're really jaded by it because they're like, hey, we just fought for freedom in Europe, and we come back and we're still Jim Crow citizens, right? So a lot of people were super pissed off by that, rightfully so.
It always reminds me of what Muhammad Ali said when there was that whole draft debacle going over and they took his belt away from him.
That's Lindsay.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang on
right.
a minute. Sorry.
Get that body, mister. It's
Everyone wants a piece of you, Mr. Wofford.
Yeah, as I
And,
recall now, this happens a few times on the way home. Alright. I wish I didn't kill him now. I wish I actually heard what he had to say.
what the hell?
But yeah, Muhammad Ali, when they took his belt away because he wouldn't go to Vietnam. I
Right.
remember him saying, he said, no Viet Cong ever called me the N-word.
Yeah.
And I bet
Right.
a lot of black fellas from the First World War felt a similar way.
Yeah, and World War I was messy, right? Like, there were no neat good guys and bad guys, kind of like Vietnam, right? I mean, the World War II, it's a lot easier, right? Like,
Yeah.
fascists and Nazis, the moral sides are pretty clear. But World War I is a mess. It's kind of like started by big industrialists, imperialists who were squabbling over territory elsewhere. It's not an easy conflict. But a lot of African Americans, volunteered very patriotically to serve in the war, but they have a really awful time doing it. Sure. All right, heading to Saint Denis, my favorite city. You know what I'll say? My favorite rock star city.
Really?
And I know there's a lot of them out there.
Oh,
but
that's okay. That's something.
Well,
Yeah,
it's so funny, right?
I was so blown away by how big this city is when I first came here. To my first
yeah. I mean, it's
playthrough.
not as big as Los Santos in GTA 5, obviously, but just the fact that a game that everyone imagined would be about the Wild West has a huge city in it, and it's a southern city. That
Yeah.
must have just shocked a lot of people back in 2018 when this game first came out.
And it doesn't need to be as big either, because obviously we're not,
Right.
instead of driving around at 70, 80 miles an hour, we're trotting around more like 35, 40.
I on my horse, I always run over pedestrians accidentally in Saint Denis. It's
Yeah.
so frustrating.
Yeah, it is a little
I'm not trying to
nerve-wracking.
do it. It's just I can't not do it.
Well, so far only one group of people have tried to ambush me. I hope they don't ambush me in here, because I'll get a wanted list pretty quickly.
I actually think that Saint Denis is like kind of Rockstar at their best in many ways when it comes to historical recreation.
And also the diversity of the NPCs and
Oh, yeah.
you hear the way that like they hired people with local dialects.
Yeah.
They did like everyone from Saint Denis, from New Orleans. A lot of the Native American cast they were all hired in and around New Mexico, Arizona. So they wanted authentic voices, and they really.
So listen to this, So I went to the U.S. Census, the 10-year every census, the population census for 1900, and I looked at what was the population of what's it called, Orleans Parish, right, where New Orleans is.
Right.
And I looked like, well, what's the proportion of African American versus white versus Spaniard versus people, Chinese and Italians and whatnot. And like it maps on in many ways, right? The New Orleans was about 1/3 African American in
Really?
1900, and I walked the streets of Saint Denis, and it seemed like it was about that as well, right? So I don't know if Rockstar consulted the census, if they crunched numbers in that way, but I
Wow.
did, and some of it checked out. Now there are problems. I don't want to burst anyone's balloons, but there are some flaws in how they represent the city, to be sure, and its population, But again, I was stunned at how much they did right, how much they nailed in the visual representation of the city.
I hear you boys are looking for.
something. Well, now. So much for them boys being the care of the South. Drop that raider in the cart out back. Come around for your bounty.
Will do. Will do. Oh, part of me wants to check out what Lindsay says. That would be pretty tricky to capture him alive, wouldn't it?
Didn't look like it was going to happen in your battle, that's for sure.
Okay. Do you remember Henri Lemieux, Tori?
Of course, the mayor, yeah.
Now he's an interesting character, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's in the pocket of Sicilian, gangster Bronte, right?
Yeah, Bronte owns this town, at least at this stage. I remember doing Henri Lemieux's missions, though, on my previous playthrough. I did it with John, actually.
Yeah.
In the epilogue. Those
that's
are
what
some
they
fun
was,
missions.
and not a penny more.
Yeah, when it comes to the
Gracious,
Sicilian
Sylvie.
gangsters, that's when Rockstar does not really capture what New Orleans looked like. Because
Yeah, the
they're
Mafia
right-
didn't have a big old hold of it, right? Not in the
mean, they're-
1890s, right?
No,
Just keep walking on.
the game portrays
What's your
these
damn
Sicilian
problem?
immigrants as the sort of, the kingpins of the city, like they're running things. And it is true that there were lots of Sicilian immigrants, like 90% of the Italians in New Orleans were from Sicily, right, from southern Italy.
Right.
But they're like humble working class people. And in fact, it's often them who are the targets of violence rather than the people executing violence. One of the things I write about in the book is that in 1891, just 8 years before, the setting of Red Dead, one of the worst mass lynchings in American history takes place, and it's Sicilian immigrants who are the targets because people in New Orleans thought that they were members of a mafia, right? There's no evidence that they were. The police chief had been shot, and they hang, I think 11 or 12 Sicilians who were innocent, right? Like the courts could not prove them guilty. It's really
Wow.
shocking. So,
Yeah, most of them were just poor immigrants, weren't they?
yeah, they were like stevedores, fruit vendors, they're regular folks who just, the 1890s is the moment when there's a lot of anti-immigrant hostility across the United States. A lot of it aimed at Italians, right? Because they're Catholic, because they're working class, most of them. Yeah, so it's, the game, it could have done more to kind of get that point across, but,
I never been to
video
New
game.
Orleans.
Never? Are you
Never.
kidding me?
No.
Roger, you gotta go, man. I mean, you've kind of been there because you spent a lot of time in Saint Denis. Of course, it's changed a lot in
Robert
the last
Welsh.
130 years.
Thank you so much, Robert Welsh. You're awesome, man.
Bonjour, monsieur.
We should go sometime. We should go drink a Sazerac.
I am gonna go.
in-
I am gonna be there later this year, I think. Part of the Nostalgia Con.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, you're gonna have a great time. It's a beautiful city. It's so spectacular.
Arthur wearing a southern hat. Feels weird. Can I get through here? Yeah, alright.
You coward!
Remember this guy?
Talk about what you done to my wife!
Who is it?
This guy is very much based off of Toulouse-Lautrec.
Oh, yeah. The French artist. Is that who?
Hey! Who the devil are you?
Yeah, I got the
Far as
lag
you're
going on the
concerned,
video,
am
so I
the
don't
devil.
see
Now
everyone.
Get out of here. This cad! I said get out of here!
Oh no, of course I remember this guy, right? This is like the comic relief in Saint Denis, right?
He's hilarious.
I did
Charles
that.
Chateauneau, of course, yeah. He's
It kept me amused
right, the
some
womanizing
You must go,
cosmopolitan
my friend,
painter.
before the gendarmerie arrive.
years. Hey, you gonna do right by this feller's wife?
You have done right by her. The little bird is free. I am an artist, cowboy. I must do what I feel. Look,
Yeah, there were a
I
lot of-
have
I
an
need a
exhibit
bath.
at the gallery. You come.
Obviously,
see
lots
what
of
I
French
mean.
speakers and a lot of French immigrants in New Orleans, which had been part of France for a long time.
Well, this actor was French-Canadian, as I remember.
Oh,
And
wow.
the guy who played Henri Lemieux was also French-Canadian.
Yeah.
But,
Have you gone to the ball at the mayor's house yet? I can't recall if you did or
No,
not.
not yet.
Oh,
That's
that is one of
soon,
my-
though.
It's one of my favorite missions.
Well, I think we can fit that in right now, actually.
Ah, well, you are in the vicinity.
Let's just see what's here first. Oh, wait.
I just love seeing the Vanderlyn gang dressed to the nines, with their tuxedos and all that.
I
It's so
know.
funny.
I remember I dressed up to the nines, and then I went to do the steamboat mission with Trelawney, where you go on the...
Of course.
And I was really looking nice and dapper, and of course he still said I didn't look good because I didn't wear the exact suit that I was supposed to be wearing. But, well, so be it. Oh, here's Brother Dorkins!
You just don't like Chinese people.
Alms for the poor.
Anymore, my money.
You, kind sir, will you help the poor?
Let's do this one real quick.
Yeah.
I ain't so kind.
Yes, you are, sir. You have it in you, I can tell.
I'm a nasty bit of work, Father.
You're wrong on 2 counts, sir. I'm a humble brother, a penitent monk, not a priest, and you're a magnificent bit of work. You may have made some poor choices, but which of us hasn't?
Oh, yeah, I remember this one.
You have no idea.
But you do. And God does, and that's enough for me and for him.
We shall see.
That we shall, sir. But why don't you hedge your bets and give 2 bits to the poor? There are so many who will go hungry tonight.
Sure.
Bless you, sir.
How you getting on, anyhow?
These are a somewhat apathetic lot, I'm afraid.
My mentor says that America is designed to induce apathy in people.
It's a wonderful insight. He must be a wise man, your mentor.
Sometimes
he's a downright fool.
TDW endangered. My VODs
Usually
are
he's
saved.
the best man I know.
You can
That's
find them in the
wonderful.
live section of my YouTube.
The thing is, well, poverty will always be with us. But slavery, I thought we had banished that. Like Saint Denis is acting as a staging post for shipping slaves out to some of the islands.
I don't believe you. It's 1899.
Maybe you should take a look for yourself. I've heard that the pawnbroker down the block around the corner, the one with the green door, well, they say he sells more than forlorn trinkets.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, of course. I can't forget this mission.
This doesn't take too long. But in this store, I think there's a little Undead Nightmare teaser. If memory serves me correctly. So yeah. Did you play Undead Nightmare, Tori?
I did not, because I didn't think there would be much of a historical connection there.
No, you were right there. You were right in thinking
so
that.
I left that one to the side.
Well,
Played Red Dead 1.
There's a little Undead Nightmare Easter egg in this store, I believe. Because there's a special mask which grants specific powers, and it's one of the reasons why there's zombies in Undead Nightmare in the first place. Spoilers. But you can find that mask in here. It's somewhere up on the wall, I think. Oh, there it is! There it is, right there. On the top shelf. That's from Undead Nightmare.
They love their Easter eggs.
Yeah, don't mind if I do. Whoa, that was a lot of honor to lose.
Well, you were,
What? I'm freeing slaves, Tori.
Yeah, right. So I didn't write about this little mini mission in the book, but it's always kind of intrigued me, right? Obviously, slavery is illegal in the United States in 1899.
Yeah,
He
he mentioned that they were maybe taking them off, maybe to Guarma.
Right. I mean, even in the Caribbean, slavery had been abolished in every country. Brazil is one of the last, and they're in the 1880s. Cuba in the 1880s, but by 1899, slavery would have been abolished in just about everywhere in the Western Hemisphere.
I remember doing an audiobook about the sugar plantations there and how it was absolutely terrible conditions to work in.
Oh, just brutal, right? One of the biggest, it's so economically lucrative. The sugar trade was so huge, especially in like the 16 and 1700s, but just so destructive of human life. Just, brutal. People, living into the 20s and 30s. It's just awful.
They ran them into the ground. Sarita, thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna force open this hidden door.
Yeah, there was lots of labor importation in the 1890s, right? Especially of immigrants, kind of being ferried to the United States to do contracts. It wasn't slavery, but it was pretty nasty.
Would it still have been called indentured servitude?
I don't think that would have been the term used. I mean, it depends. Depends the context. And the word that was often used, it's a weird term was coolie, C-O-O-L-I-E.
I've heard that, yeah.
It was usually in reference to, it's not a particularly friendly word. I wouldn't use it outside of a history classroom, but it was in reference to usually Asian imported laborers, where people contract laborers who, get passage across the Pacific to do work, often coming from China and India and elsewhere. But again, it's not slavery, right? It's a different, it's highly exploitative, to be sure.
I'm on your side.
The Asian Americans are responsible for a lot of the rails in the Western America, right?
Oh, absolutely. And I don't know I can't remember if you got to this in the early Western part of the games, but there's a nice reference to Chinese railroad workers in the game. There's a little camp that you encounter where you actually help out, some of the workers. They're being accused of theft, but turns out it was some scummy native white guy who was doing it instead.
I remember there being a reference to them in the first Red Dead Redemption too.
That's it. Come on. You'll be safe soon.
Yeah, I mean, the early transcontinental, the late 1860s, would not have been built on the schedule that it was without Chinese labor. This is absolutely essential. Also, really brutal work, right? Can you imagine being out in the desert with a pickaxe, just laying track?
No, thank
There was
you.
one day they laid like 10,000 miles of track, which is
What?
unbelievable.
What?
Yeah, I mean, collectively, it's multiple teams, but it's just unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like the space race of the 1860s, trying to see who could reach the reach the center first.
Not much farther.
Tori, I see in the chat a lot of people wondering who you are. They've obviously come
Yeah.
along a little late. Why don't you introduce yourself again?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and thanks Roger so much again for having me. So my name's Tori Olson, and I am a history professor. You see, I got all these books behind me. They're not actually a prop. I've read most of them, at least half of them. I teach at the University of Tennessee, and I'm a specialist at American history in this kind of exact period, the late 19th century and the 20th century. And I'm a big gamer. Loved Red Dead 2. Played it during the pandemic. Got super obsessed with it. Decided to teach a class on Red Dead Redemption, basically using the fiction of the games as a way to explore the real topics. You heard me talking about it a little bit. And I wrote a book based on that class called Red Dead's History, which came out last year. It's for gamers and history buffs. People who are kind of curious about what's the history behind the games that's portrayed in the games. And of course, the coolest thing is that Roger narrates the audiobook, which is amazing. So if you're curious about history and about how the games represent it, give it a listen or give it a read.
I forgot to put my light on. Isn't that better?
Give it to the poor brother.
Thank you.
Oh,
I will.
good.
Like I said, magnificent.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
what I
Come,
wanted
come,
him
come.
to do.
Come see me again sometime. I often work at the old church on Gasper Street in St. Francis.
Well, Tori, oh look, I got my honor back again. You're more than welcome to hang out as long as you want, Tori. But I think I might do that ball mission now. Shall we?
Cool. That would be great. I love that one.
Okay.
It's so interesting because it kind of shows the elite of Saint Denis, right? Who are the real power players in it, and it's a really interesting mix of people.
Let's head over to Shady Belle then.
Oh man, someone in the chat, Xenon Fay, said that reading my book got them into Red Dead 2. That's so
Awesome.
amazing. That's so cool. Usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Sure. But that's amazing. So I'm glad that I led you to Roger. Often it's the other way.
It still blows my mind that this game is almost 7 years old.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and it still
looks incredible.
It still holds up.
Yeah.
You got a problem.
Yeah.
Just what's your issue?
Oh, we got another stranger
What's your
here.
issue here?
Might as well check it out. Hello? Hello? Who's here?
I
Oh,
love
it's
Saint Denis at
him!
night.
Ah, I love this dude! So this guy's based off of Nikola Tesla.
Oh, right, the guy sailing his little boats on the.
Oh, it's a toy boat!
That was a tricky mission, though. I always failed at that boat sailing mission.
This always made me laugh. Because do I look like I should make toys for children? You'll see it now.
You Americans are nothing but shysters and traitors and slippery-tongued bull suckers.
I'm inclined to agree.
Man, I need a bath.
Help me, please. Back to work with a bloody smile. No problem, Marco.
Smell you from over
You
here.
are the great genius, so we shall the hot poker up the ass. Say thank you, Marco. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What are you, some kind of European toy maker?
No, I am a fucking genius with poker up the ass, like I say. Toy maker. Hello? Do I look like I should entertain children?
No.
No, he says. No. I am the savior of the mankind, buddy. Yes, you meet him. Professor Marco Dragic. The one the silver-tongued American betrayed and not paid the money to. Yes, he told to shit, man.
So, what's this toy about?
It is not a toy, Big Nuts. It is demonstration of my genius, of my ideas about the source of life.
Oh, it's a toy boat.
Yeah!
It is a toy boat that I can power remotely using electricity and waves you cannot see.
Good for you. Ways I cannot see.
And still the investors will not come. Just a couple of old ladies and a moron.
Ladies, please.
Ladies! Gentlemen! Enchanté. Hello. Hello, sir. Okay. How is the piles? Yeah, good. Okay. My friends, you are about to witness history. A demonstration of my infinite insight. All of us, we feel old.
Thanks to all the subscribers. You're very welcome.
Maybe I can make you immortal. Using waves you cannot see. I will power
Waves
this
I cannot
boat.
Goddamn fraud. And this buffoon, dressed up like a buffoon, is a stoolie. I watched them conspire, you morons.
That's the Arthur going, I don't look like a
Before 2
buffoon, do
minutes.
I?
Isn't that right?
Which part of it?
So, Professor, show us your magical toy boat. Only this time let the buffoon control it. Check if there's any funny business.
No, this ain't nothing to do with me.
Come, please. It is easy. Any moron could do it, and I am about to prove that. Here, take this, and this, and
This is kind of fun to do, though, as I
touch that.
recall.
use these ones to steer, and
There's a lot of folks in
this
the
one
chat
to
talking about the
shoot
GTA
torpedoes,
vibes
okay?
of this. The GTA 4
Yes,
vibes of
now
this
blow
mission.
up the little
Right.
battleships and avoid the sea mines.
Whoa!
They have magnets attached. Make a nasty explosion if they touch the boat. Okay, if this silly dimwit can use torpedoes on boat to destroy the battleships, imagine what technology can do in the hands of certified genius. And I have certificate.
Man, you're gonna do better than me. This is one I had to
Of
redo
course it is doing.
so many times
Now,
that just
tell
I
it
think
to
I
do
skipped past
closer
it.
to battleship and shoot with torpedo. The mine now. Look.
Whoa!
You avoid the mines, yes?
Whoa!
That is what controls are for.
Oh my gosh!
One more bang and both go bye-bye.
Oh, I forgot, they're magnetic. Yeah.
Yep, this is what screwed me over too.
You see what he does? No wire like telegraph. No pulley system underwater. Only waves in the air.
This is remarkable. Think of those poor boys on the H.L. Hunley.
Come on. Yeah.
Trapped in a box at the bottom of the bay.
I remember
suppose
there
you
being
intend
one
to make
mission,
an unmanned
I
killing
think it was in
machine?
San
You
Andreas,
misunderstand.
where
This
you,
is the secret to life, not death.
you had to do a remote control airplane or something.
I
It
make
was so
Whoa.
friggin' hard.
metal breathe like
That
that.
is the most impossible
I'm
mission.
not sure about it.
Right, in the original San Andreas, yeah, it was. It's the one that the actor David Cross gives you. I forget his name. Zero.
That's it, yeah, that's right.
Oh,
it was David
man.
Cross.
That mission was so difficult, it made me download a save game so I could advance my progress without having to do that mission. It's awful.
Carefully.
So this is a nice, much better than that mission, to be sure.
Yeah, I am kind of. I need to get a little closer.
There, I'm gone for you.
Yes,
There we go.
You see what he does?
I
Now
almost-
bring the boat
almost
back to
blew
the
up.
dock.
That
But I
sure
did it.
was something, but I'm not sure what, if anything, was proven here.
I mean, if you can survive this mission, you can do any one in this game.
Just reload.
Samurai sausage, thank you.
This is really remarkable.
This is just a demonstration of my prowess, sir. The real miracles require investment.
Yeah, the lighting, like the sun, the god rays coming through the smoke,
Now
it's
the
just so
dimwit
epic.
will use
It
invisible
really mastered
waves
it.
to
I think the
destroy
smokestacks
the
in
little sailing
Saint Denis might be my
boats
favorite
before they
visual
get to
touch
other
in the
side of
entire
the
game.
pond.
They're just so
Still
good.
avoiding magnetic mines.
Oh, he'll attempt to, at least.
Shush! You're not here for this smart talk. The steam train, the telegraph machine, the motor car. They will all seem pedestrian in comparison to this technology. We are not reliant on wires or
Stop it!
coal or gasoline. No, just rays in the air, like the voice of God.
And funding?
And funding from you, of course. But what a thing to fund! What an opportunity! No one is stupid enough to pass this up. Not even Dimwit here.
Hey,
You.
look who rules the seas.
Yeah, I did it again. By
Now
the
bring
skin of
the
my
boat
teeth.
back here. Even and then, as I say, any fool, huh? Thank you, thank you.
What is that?
It is the stuff of life, sir.
It's incredible.
No. Incredible things are in my lab, back at Dover Hill. That will astound all of you. Mr. Marcel, can I count on your support?
Well, this is expensive.
It is immortality, sir. It is very cheap. Perhaps over lunch.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah, of course. And thank you. If you're ever up near Dover Hill, pay me a visit. There, I will really amaze you.
So, one mission I haven't done yet, Tori, and
forgive
I'm hoping
me.
that I hope I haven't missed it, is, have you ever done the one where the guy invents the electric chair?
Oh God, yeah, that one was troubling.
Yeah, that was pretty disturbing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
I
what-
didn't write about that one in the book.
What accuracy? Yeah, that's I was curious about that because I don't know much about that. I mean, I'm sure you probably know a little bit more, but
Yeah.
corporal punishment
Death
was
by
always the thing.
electrocution.
Hanging was one of the more common methods, I think.
Well, it's very cheap, right?
And
Very low budget.
even cheaper than firing lines, right?
Yeah, you know, I've never read much about firing lines in American history. I think you
That
hear
was-
about them in other contexts.
That was usually more of a military thing.
Right. Yeah, hanging is just so
Weasel, thank you.
cruel. You know, hanging is just such as a form of execution. You know, and I'm no fan of capital punishment myself, but if you had to do it, you know, hanging is pretty brutal, and
Yeah.
it takes a long time, and it's
Unless you're lucky if you're fat, like me, and then it'll just snap your neck.
no.
But even then, I've heard some really horrible stories, like the eyes bulging out, and
Oh, it's
obviously
vicious,
all
yeah.
those sphincter muscles get relaxed, and
Yeah.
some bodily
the-
functions occur. Thank you again, Samurai Sausage.
the hanging of Colm O'Driscoll, though, that was an okay moment.
That one's pretty epic, all right, yeah.
That mission is so crazy. On the roof, you know, trying to forestall and
Dressed up as the cops, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, the crop fields of Saint Denis, of Lemoyne, they're again so fascinating. So I did a lot of work in agricultural history before I got into video games. So I was studying, you know, the rural kind of agricultural element of this game so closely, and you know, they get a lot of it right. It's great too because you know the South is like the most agricultural part of the game. You don't see a lot of fields in the far west, and yeah, there was agriculture, of course, in the West and in some states, but there's a lot of vast empty space too.
Could really use.
Well, Roger, I got to run. Unfortunately, my family's got dinner on the table for me. But I'm so thankful to you for having me on.
We've been planning this for ages, and of course,
I know.
my technophobe ass was so bad at it, but we finally figured it
dude.
out. And thank you so much for coming, man. It was good to see you. Thank you for joining us, chat. Give Tori lots of love. His book, Red Dead's, what's it called again?
Red Dead's History.
It's an amazing book.
Read it, but listen to it because Roger kills the narration. It's just, yeah. If you're interested in the history, the kind of world that inspired Red Dead, hopefully it's interesting to you. But yeah, if you like the book, send me an email. I'm not hard to find. I'm not a famous person.
Tori, all the best, man. Outlaws for life.
Thanks, Roger. This has been so fun. Thanks again for having me so much.
Good to see you again. Thanks for coming. See you soon, man. All the best. Now, oh my gosh, he just disappeared. I didn't know what was going to happen then.
Good job,
Tori
Mr.
is such a
Morgan.
nice guy. And
I've
such
come
a
up with
wonderful
some
teacher,
ideas for
too.
ways we could improve things around here if you want to take a look.
Oh, I'm starting to get... Okay, I need an elk pelt there. Elk pelt, panther pelt. Okay. I'm starting to get some stuff together. Yeah. Oh, I can do that. Well, then let's do that! Eric and Sarah, welcome! Everybody who was on Eric and Sarah,
deserve
thank
it,
you
Mr.
so
Morgan.
much. Nice. Alright, that's pretty cool. Oh, sorry, John. I used the boar skin for myself. Yeah. I didn't think there was gonna have much of anything else here. A moose antler? Hanging bones. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I've already got it. Okay, never mind. So, chat, yeah, that's our first guest. We might have a... Simone! Thank you, Simone. Thank you. I see you. I see you. That was our first chat. We'll have... Would you like some more? Would you guys like some more, chat? Let me know. Okay. So...
Morning, Mr. Morgan.
Hello, Pearson. Let's donate some stuff.
Morning, Mr. Morgan.
I donate... It's upstairs here, isn't it? Kind of forgotten. Who's that? Is that Tilly?
You recovered?
I'll be fine. Thank you, Arthur.
Of course. Just
Mr.
glad
G.
you're
Honks,
okay.
welcome, guys. How's it going? Good old Tilly. Wonderfully played by Mia Davis there. This weekend, myself and Rob Weedoff are going to be in Manchester, New Hampshire, guys, at Granite State Comic-Con. If you're in around that neck of the woods, it'd be lovely to see you. The American Inferno. Can I read it? Oh. What are you doing? Examine it. Examine. Huh. Oh, it's Evelyn Miller. That's Dutch's favorite dude. And I think there's a few side missions with him in the epilogue, isn't there? Yeah. What's that letter? Ari and Mock, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys are so generous. Thank you. Molly's poem. Oh, she had the heart of an artist. Until Grimshaw blew it up. Yeah, guys, this is really spoiler heavy, this playthrough. Alright, let's donate some stuff. And then we'll do this, let's do the ball, right? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the ball. Get all dolled up. Give all debts? Okay. Oh yeah, I took the drunken one and his son. Yeah. Seen your name in our ledger.
Hello, Susan.
Hey there.
Why can't I get more ammo? That's weird. Hola, Brazil! How's it going? Uncle still makes the place look messy, though. So I can't restock my ammo, but it looks like I need ammo. I don't know. Who knows? Alright. A camp boat! No, thank you. Nathaniel, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. What's here? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. Wow, there's loads of goodies here. Okay.
My dear Arthur.
Oh,
I hope this letter finds you well. I wanted to thank you for your help with Jamie. He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life, and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life, time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment? Life is very confusing, and I see now that I am not very good at it. I'm afraid we've got ourselves into another mess. It's not my fault, but I need your help. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand in Saint Denis. Oh, Arthur, I know it is wrong to ask you, but I have nobody else, and for what we once had together, I beg of you, even though I am ashamed to do so. Yours, Mary.
A lot of people don't like Mary. I have no problem with her. And I'll tell you why. You know, a lot of people say, oh, she uses Arthur, she exploits him, blah, blah, blah. Nah, you can say no. If you want, you can say no. You don't have to do that first mission. I don't have to do this mission if I don't want to. And if you do say no, not many people do, but if you do say no the first time you meet up with her, then a little mini cutscene plays out. And she's basically says, well, you know what? Fair enough. I know it was a big ask. It's not fair of me to ask you. And the way she takes it really makes me think, oh yeah, she's decent, you know? I mean, it's her family. She's desperate, right? And they're fun missions, too. Alright, then. Let's go talk to Hosea. Mr. G Honks. I hope you guys are enjoying. Thanks for coming on aboard. Where's Hosea? Hosea! There's Kane. Any stew? No stew, huh?
Find it like this, it'll fly
Good
much
morning.
better. You're a useful fella to have around. Not everyone would agree. Like who? Bill, for one. Bill don't like nobody who's tougher or smarter.
Well, hey there.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Old friend Dutch Van der Linder's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
Arthur, you're filthy. You do need a bath. Oh, good. He scrubbed up.
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident.
Yeah, wonder what happened.
Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Bill's hilarious in this mission. He's even more a fish out of water than Arthur is.
What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very
I don't know about you guys, but in my head canon, I always thought that these fireworks were for July
As long as the man
4th.
behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Because I think at this stage in the game now, it could be
You join the party.
midsummer.
We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects.
Depends
to
how you
Senor
play it,
Bronte.
right? But,
We'll meet
you know,
you out in the
if
balcony when you're
Chapter
done.
1 is late spring, kind of makes sense. What do you reckon, chat? That's right, Molly was supposed to be in this mission. She was just supposed to be at the very beginning there, dressed up and asking Dutch if she could accompany him, to which Dutch then rejected her. Yeah, it is an amazing house, isn't it? Henri Lemieux's house. And Bronte's treating it like it's his own. Oh, now we got some thunder! Some thunder and lightning with the fireworks.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something.
I think he insults us in Italian here, right?
This is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war, and a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no
Graham Greene, ladies and gentlemen.
Because whoever is stupid enough
You know,
to
I
get
just
picked by
watched-
the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows, this self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. But there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
That's a setup.
Okay, ragazzi. Adesso
Jim Peary, ladies and gentlemen. Same actor as the guy who plays Boozer in Days Gone. And he's the same guy who plays Craven in Spider-Man 2. Jim Peary's got a long resume of a really awesome work in games. But, yeah, Graham Greene, who recently passed away, I was chatting about him, working with him on a previous stream. But since then, I watched Dances with Wolves again. For the first time in a long time.
Gentlemen,
it's a good movie, Chad. It's a good movie. And a lot of this game is inspired from it. Like, even Kevin Costner had so many things I didn't realize. Like, Kevin Costner has a journal. And you see him writing in it, just like you see Arthur do it.
Jose, you go find us someplace to run. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out of old Cornwall and what's his name.
Yeah, we lost Graham Greene, and even more recently, Robert Redford. I was really surprised how many people... You know that famous meme of him? It's from the movie Jeremiah Johnson. Hi, how you doing? Hey, this isn't awkward at all. Yeah. There's Bill with an ill. Look at his suit. Look, his pants are too small.
If that's French culture for you, sign me
Hi.
Would you like tickets?
What?
This cabaret show at the Theater Ramura. It's jolly fun.
It's kind of amazing, you know? 7-year-old game. Yeah, I'll take the tickets. And you walk around in a crowded space like this, and the NPCs acknowledge you.
Very much.
And then if you just stand there, then it gets a little awkward. And then you carry on standing. They'll open up a conversation with you. Very interesting.
How are you?
Hello, sir. Problem, but a human problem.
There's Henri Lemieux. That was lovely to see chat. What other guests would you like to see? Did you see me on Kai Cenat Tuesday? That was crazy.
Complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk.
Yeah.
What say you?
Is that Evelyn Miller? Yeah, this was hard to mocap. I remember, this is one of those in-game things that we mocapped, and I had to escort him in almost every possible way. It took a while. He was a good sport.
And calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Oh, hello.
That sounded like Dutch.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux.
Yeah, it is Evelyn
I
Miller,
hope
isn't
you're
it?
enjoying my party.
I can't believe it.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got
Dutch
here.
doesn't know, does he?
It's not mine, and the city is
He'd
horribly
flip out if
bad,
he
but
knew
we
Evelyn
can
Miller
still
was
put
here.
on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. Rider?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
My lord, they're fantastic.
It is a wonderful game, isn't it?
Excuse me, pardon. Excuse
Monsieur, please.
Arkle, thank you.
Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
Great film, Dances with Wolves. And my favorite Western that Robert Redford did, well, there's Jeremiah Johnson, obviously, which is a great film. But I think I prefer Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, you know? The rapport that
No problems?
Robert Redford and Paul Newman had together.
We have the place well secured. Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering
It's kind of
about,
unrivaled
reading
today.
whatever
I guess
he
the closest thing we have to it would be George
We're watching
Clooney and
his men
Brad
like
Pitt.
hawks. Thank you, Mr. Turner.
You know, with the Ocean's 11 carry-on that they stuffed, they did.
Hey! Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house.
Nice
Have you
house.
lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
All this detail in this house.
No, that's it. Guards!
Whoops!
Guards! We have an intruder.
No, you don't. Ah, for feck's sake. Didn't expect that. Whoopsie daisy! No, this isn't Bronte's house. This is the mayor's house, Henri Lemieux. And you do come back here with his side
Is everything
missions.
taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Henri Lemieux is a bit of a wrong un.
Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are?
Nasty.
This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
If you do this again, I will have to teach you on how to properly pronounce the word croissant. Could have shaved.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Oh. May of 1899. Yeah, I reckon this is a 4th of July party. I could be wrong, though. They don't specify. It's just my own headcanon. Man, there must be loads of other stuff in here. Let's check on the obligatory... Checking the fireplace. No. Is that globe one of them bar thingies? That's the stairs that he came down. Let's check this out. What's going on here? Look at all this detail. It's crazy, isn't it? I've never actually explored around this much before. I need to eat something too, but we'll worry about that later. Callie Swakey, that's amazing. You're the best. Thank you so much. Alright, I will return to Dutch, eh? Weird house. Loads of stairs. Oh! Oh! Is she gonna tell on me, chat? Poor thing.
Oh, you can't be in here, sir. Please return to the party.
Alright, just gonna have me a little carrot. You wouldn't. Don't tell anyone. Okay. Bye. Yeah, she's cool, chat. Okay. Dutch! Dutch!
How do you do?
That's a nice dress.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I found out how we can grab
Excuse me.
Big bank. Real one.
I would have liked to have walked around a bit more.
City bank.
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
Thank you,
There's
Chad.
also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on.
Oh, I could have done so much more there. There's the dude who makes the weird hats. He's there, isn't he? He's there as well, isn't he?
All right. Let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Yeah, his
Let me
parents
see
are
you
terrible,
take
aren't
this.
I don't think so.
I might have an idea. Let me think on it.
Thank you all.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Oh, he did get to speak to him.
too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear.
Sure.
We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Abdullah, thank you, man. Alright, that's done. What do we got next? There's Abigail. Well, hey there, Miss Abigail. Don't lose Jack again.
Sure is nice seeing the kid back around.
I don't know if I could have gone on much longer.
All in the past now.
Oh, hi, John.
Good morning, Arthur. Good morning to you.
Where am I? Okay. Hopefully there's some stew now. Pearson, did you make anything?
Good day, Mr. Morgan.
Hi.
That is how you get a good point.
Looks like it.
No, we don't need you getting in no more trouble.
See, John's becoming a dad now.
Get some guts, kid.
Yeah, Chad, how did I come across in Kai's stream?
Thank you for your help with Miss Jackson.
Don't mention it, Miss Grimshaw.
You're a fine man, Mr. Morgan. Sometimes, at least.
No, I let Anthony Foreman live, so that was against your wishes, wasn't it?
Oh, hello.
Hi. Look at Uncle. Oh my gosh. So why is Sadie just... Should I go talk to Sadie? What's that little exclamation point? Oh, it's this! Aren't you gonna say thank...
Ah.
Okay. What else did I get? Did I get Bill his pomade? Did I get Jack his little storybook? I guess there would be another little exclamation point if I did. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, we've got Trelawney there. Stranger there. Another Mary mission. Brother Dorkins. That could be fun. Yeah. Let's do Brother Dorkins. And we'll pay the bounty. It's not a very expensive bounty, but still. Okay. No, I've never gotten platinum in this game. I think the most I got was like 75%. There's a lot of
Mr. Morgan.
What?
Reverend? I've been wanting to ask you something.
Yeah?
I've been wanting to for days.
Okay. What is it?
I can't remember.
Yep, okay.
Oh, this frightful curse.
Am I acting for any other video
I've ruined
games?
my life
Yes,
with
yes,
it.
I am.
Then stop doing it.
Oh, no, sir. I can't do that. Really. I can't.
Oh, no, no, I can't do that. I have to ask my Uncle Rat. Alright, Arthur, come on, let's go. I've been bitten by snakes a lot on this playthrough. No legendary animals on this playthrough yet.
Hold up. Easy. Eat, boy. Good boy.
Aim right there, not
God bless you, mister.
Give me a reward. Give me a reward. Howard. Yeah, so Dances with Wolves. 1989, I believe. That was one of those movies that really cleaned up at the Oscars. Oh, he must have been one of the guys that was innocent. Don't kick me, don't kick me, don't kick me. Don't kick me. Don't kick me. Don't kick Alright. Now I really want to get in that saddlebag now.
Settle down.
I wonder, does my horse get jealous? Don't kick me. Oh, come on!
Damn.
I'm almost dead! Man, that really kind of winds me up. That kind of winds me up, chat. I'm thinking of doing something, you're not gonna like it. You know what I'm thinking of doing, right?
That's a good girl. There.
Okay. This is your last chance. Sorry, chat. You know, I tried to be nice. I tried to be nice. Gin? I had to kill a poor animal for gin? Anyways. My middle name isn't Francis. Okay, where are we going? Sadie Adler's got a mission now, too. Well, what's that one? Huh. Oh. What's that one? Horseman Apocalypses. I don't remember that one, chat. Huh. I don't remember that one. Okay. Let's do that one instead then.
Giddy up.
You guys hate me for killing the horse. That's understandable. That's okay. I understand.
Easy now.
Yep.
You got any food for the gang here? I guess I could have gotten a turkey, but...
Whoa.
Who's there?
It's me.
I'm coming in.
Good to see you back.
Yeah, I never actually have heard Kieran scream. This will be nice. This I can cook with that stuff now. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. How many yeah, I guess it's too big for the varmint rifle, isn't it? Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah, way too big. That was just a waste of ammo. What do we do here now? Oh, yeah. Herbivore bait? Yeah, let's try it. I don't know if that'll work, chat. Let's see. Yeah, I expected a few rounds might take the board down, but no. I guess it's way too small. Did I just waste some herbivore bait? Yeah, there's nothing around here. Wait a minute. Is that something? No. Yeah, I guess I wasted some herbivore bait. Too close to camp, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that was a waste of time. I guess it was too close to camp. Well, let's do that Sadie mission then.
You're boring. You joining us, Morgan?
No, I'm gonna go see Sadie.
Firstly, he isn't an O'Driscoll, and secondly,
Oh, this is his dad again. Yeah, I've already read that, yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you got your harmonica?
How you doing, Mrs. Adler?
How are you? Been quite a journey since I joined you fellas.
Yes.
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. Oh, Lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well,
oh,
that's this. Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denis's mayor's house. If he can do it, anyone can.
You get any leads?
Yeah, I think so.
You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on, we need to talk. Mrs. Adler, will you excuse us?
When you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world.
Yeah. A few more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left.
Yes, perhaps. Now, the trolley bus station. I went down there. I took a look at it. I think we can hit it.
I ain't never robbed in a city before.
Well, you leave the planning to me.
Sure.
You'll ride with me.
Always. Is it just you and me?
No, we'll need one more, I reckon.
I say Lenny.
Not Micah.
Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday.
No, I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better.
Well, that's easy. Make him change.
Very funny. What is that?
Nice little tidbit about Kieran here. I'll tell you about it after. Ugh.
What the hell have they done to me?
Look, there in the tree line.
Everybody take cover! O'Driscoll boys are coming!
Oh, scheisse. I'm going! Got a drink.
Damn crap. Home, oh damn Driscoll.
No, Arthur, not the friggin' bow and arrow.
Hold in here. Stay away from the window.
You
too, Mr. Pearson.
Get out of the way. Isaiah, get out. Okay, I guess I'm not going the way I guess I'm not in control.
Get inside fast. Come on, quick. Don't let anyone back through that door.
Wagon.
You're getting overwhelmed. Oh, that's what happened. Falling back. We're making a stand inside. What in God's name is going on? We're overrun. Just keep shooting. Get them doors barricaded.
Can I shoot out his band yet? Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, son, get the door blocked. Move that bookcase, come on.
What bookcase? There, okay.
Get those doors barricaded quick. Good. Now, everyone I got, let's get these windows covered quickly. John, you take the windows over there. Charles, you take the side doors.
There's a lot of them, isn't there?
Take the windows in the back. Go.
It's over for you. That's his gang. Don't look like much.
Is everyone accounted for? I think. Hey, I said is everyone accounted for? I don't know. Hey, there.
God, it's kind of tricky.
Never taken them.
What's going on?
Shut up, Marston. You see what happened to him? Sadie, I gotta go help her. Cover me.
Who's this lady here? Dutch always has calling us for women.
Oh boy. Oh gosh, where do I go?
She's in trouble.
Hold on, girl.
Yeah, you got me all right. Where are they? Where's the rest of them? Where's the rest of them? You sons of bitches. Oh, gosh darn it. What? Yeah, Sadie's a badass, all right.
That's Mrs. Adler.
Sorry.
She's still out there.
Not really.
Cover me. Okay. Are you following me, one of their women? Hold on, girl.
What?
You just want me to end it, man. Christ's sakes.
Come on, Arthur! So Sadie is, she's in Valentine somewhere, I'm taking it, yeah? What on God's green earth are you doing over here? Little Miss Badass.
Sadie.
There we go.
Why didn't you get inside?
I get it. She doesn't need any help until
Miss all this?
you ignore her, and then she needs all the help.
Arthur.
I was doing really well there, too.
We need you.
Oh, for God's sake.
We need you in the house. Is that? Sadie!
Not doing too well, am I? Not doing too well.
John! Arthur! This is Evelyn.
Get out of the way, Sadie!
Mr. Smith?
We got him running!
What do you do?
Cowards!
Is that all I had to do?
okay?
Oh, I almost didn't die the
think
second
so.
time.
Except
Shisoba,
Karen
thank
here.
you so much.
Poor kid.
Yeah, poor Kieran.
Mr.
So,
Swanson, would you take this
funny
boy
little
and
bit of
bury him
information
someplace
here.
near, but not too near.
Saint
of course.
Denis, or Saint
Charles,
Denis,
help me
is
with
a
the
French
box. We
saint.
need to get
this place cleaned up.
He was
Mr.
beheaded.
Pierce,
He was a
Miss
martyr.
Grimshaw.
He was
taken
beheaded,
care
and
of.
whenever you look at
Come
pictures
on
of
now.
Saint Denis, he's holding his own head, just like Kieran was.
Really hate
Kieran died
So
the
can I,
same
Arthur.
way as Saint Denis.
So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here.
So we should start looking for another camp.
You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
I'm not sure I get you.
You will, son. You will. Meet me near the trolley station. We got work.
Shall we?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of looting. We used to have a lot of dummies on set, and we all called them
He
Donalds.
saved my life, and I could not save his.
Mrs. Adler fought braver than any of us.
Ah, no, she didn't.
She is driven by powerful forces I scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess.
Okay. There we go. Chad, I think this is going to be a short one. I think I'm done. Let's have a little nappy poo first. And,
Arthur, I can't believe those pigs did that to him.
Shakira?
He was such a gentle soul.
Yeah, he saved my life one time. I'll miss him.
You make the bastards pay, Arthur.
If we get the chance, we surely shall.
there sure was a lot of them, weren't there? His mustache is getting a little crazy, isn't it? Huh. I'm ready for a change, I think. Oh, gun oil, huh? Oh, don't mind if I do. Why can't I? There we go. I don't need it. I can't. Okay. No, I don't think Kieran snitched. Do you guys think he snitched? Maybe he did, actually. Maybe they tortured him. I wouldn't blame him if he did. I mean, they obviously didn't treat him very well. Oh, well, that was cool having Tori on board, wasn't it? Thank you so much, Tori Olsen, for joining us. Goodbye, Kieran, a.k.a. Pico Alexander. Wonderful character, fan favorite. You know, such a nice man. He's gone now. And, is this another Evelyn Miller book? No? Oh, we got hair pomade. Did I give that to Bill yet, I wonder? I don't think I did. Oh, Zoological Compendium. Alright, guys. That's it. That's it. What day's today? Thursday. So, yeah, like I said, myself and Rob Weedoff will be at Granite State Comic Con this Saturday and Sunday. That's going to be in Manchester, New Hampshire. Really looking forward to that. But my next playthrough, it'll probably be B. Don't quote me. I'll confirm it as we get closer to it. But it'll probably be Tuesday night. Tuesday night, guys. And I'll make it a little longer one. We'll do a lot more of Chapter 4. We're going to get a lot of Chapter 4 done. Alright? I love you and leave you, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, I know there are plenty of Red Dead 2 playthroughs. And the fact that you choose to watch mine is awesome. And I'm grateful for it. And I really enjoy sharing all these behind-the-scenes stories with you guys and what it was like being on set for 5 years making this game. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, probably see you sometime on Tuesday night.